What if China no longer needed the United States? No dollars, no tech, no soybeans, no semiconductors. What if the world's second-largest economy had a backup plan? Behind closed doors, China has been preparing for economic war. And now, that plan is quietly being set in motion. This is Beijing's real strategy, and why you need to understand it. The US and China used to be inseparable economic partners, but in 2018, the US launched a trade war. Tariffs, sanctions, and tech bans followed. In response, China shifted to a strategy called dual circulation. China controls 60% of global rare earth production. China produces over 80% of the world's solar panels. Chinese companies like BYD are now rivaling Tesla. China is investing hundreds of billions into domestic chip making. China has bought millions of acres of farmland worldwide, diversifying its food supply in case US exports stop. China is building its own global infrastructure. Over 150 countries have signed onto the Belt and Road Initiative. Ports, railways, and pipelines from Africa to Europe to Southeast Asia. China created alternative banking systems to avoid US control, testing a digital yuan to reduce reliance on the US dollar. China isn't just preparing for trade friction, it's preparing for total economic war with the West. Cyber warfare divisions ready to disrupt US infrastructure if needed. State-controlled industries ready to shift focus overnight. Unlike Western governments, Beijing plans in decades. While the West debates short-term politics, China builds alternate systems that render Western tools obsolete. If China succeeds, US influence shrinks globally. The world splits into two competing economic blocks. A China-centered economy where America no longer holds the keys. While most people are distracted by headlines, China's plan unfolds quietly, methodically, relentlessly. They don't need to win a war, they just need to not lose a trade war. The question is anyone paying attention?